Greetings and welcome to another episode of the Morrowind Mod of the Month, celebrating the best mods released each month as decided by you guys in our online poll. And today we're taking a look at the best mods of January 2017 for Morrowind. And January was a pretty busy month overall. About 47 new mods released for Morrowind. And we'll be looking at the top 3 best mods here in this video. And as always, you can find download links for all the mods shown down in the video description below. And you also find a new online poll in the video description where you can vote for the best mods of February 2017. But anyway, moving on, our mod of the month for January 2017 is Races Redone by MacKom, WeyardReturns, MrMagic, Borok, Wesley, and packaged by Swipe for Fun. And essentially, this is a compilation mod of hair, head, and race replaces made by a variety of authors, compiled into one big mod for your convenience. This includes pretty much replacements for every race in the game, from Bretons to Argonians, Khajiit, Bosmer, Nords, Imperials, and so on and so forth, including new hair and head packages for each, providing the best quality and highest detail character models currently available in the community for you to use. And it should be noted that this package does come with 2 options, a nude option and an underwear option, so if you want your races nude or if you want them to have underwear, you can, choose. And technically speaking, since this is a compilation, this wasn't strictly really a new mod that was released in January, since all the mods included in this package were released before individually, over the past several years actually, but it is the first time, as far as I know, that a comprehensive modern package like this has been released to the community, and it is extremely convenient for updating your characters' looks and the NPCs in the game quickly and easily, using the latest race, hair, and head updates, which is probably why it ultimately, came out ahead in our online poll for January. And speaking of, we're going to, take a quick look at a bunch of the NPCs in Vanilla Morrowind to see how they look with this new race compilation installed. So, we're going to go ahead and visit a few notable locations, such as the Trade House in Sedanine, and the Corner Club in Balmora, to check out, the updates here. And as you can see, these characters do look, much improved, with lots of facial detail and some really, beautiful looking hair options. And this really goes a long way to improving one of the perhaps more jarring aspects, graphically speaking, of Vanilla Morrowind, which was the NPCs. Though, having said that, Vanilla Morrowind NPCs do still look a lot better than their Vanilla Oblivion counterparts. That's certainly for sure. I mean, no potato heads here. Though at the same time, having said that, it's really hard to, do NPC characters worse than Oblivion did. And anyway, all this makes for a pretty fantastic, simple to use and install package that immensely improves the look and feel of characters in Morrowind, with visual updates for every race. So whether you're an Orc, a High Elf, or a Native Dunmer, you have something to look forward to here. And of course, this package probably isn't for everyone, but it's a good start. And the convenience factor alone is what really, helps make this our mod of the month for January 2017. And next up, we're taking a look at our second pick for the mod of the month, which for January is Better Night Sky by Crowcat Schmears, and I really terribly apologize. I know I just butchered that pronunciation right there, so again, I'm just terribly sorry. But anyway, moving on, this is a graphical replacer for the Night Sky found in Torgal's 9875 Skies 4 package. And yes, this mod does require Skies 4 in order to work. And regardless though, this is a pretty cool and, certainly high resolution replacer for the night skies over Tamriel, making for a beautiful sight as you trek across the land in the evening and, midnight hours. You'll especially notice these blue nebulas up there, which are incredibly scenic and quite nice to look at, matching up, pretty well with the moon replacers that are already included in Skies 4. And just moving up the timescale here a bit, so you can see the sky in motion. This is only one of several night sky replacers out there that, work pretty well with Skies 4. But having said that, this is, without question, one of the best new nighttime replacers that have come out so far in 2017, hence why it's our second pick for the best mods of January 2017. And finally, our third pick for the mod of the month is Red Voss by Tidy in Melkor Dark. And yes, this is another graphics mod. Apparently January was a really good month for graphics mods because all 3 of the, top ranked mods of the month add graphical improvements to the game of some kind. But anyway, what Red Voss does specifically is it replaces the Velothi textures on the homes, towers, and temples of the small and peaceful village of Voss to give them a sort of, reddish hue about them. And much like the White Strand mod that Melkor released, working off of Basswalker's work, this really helps to make an otherwise somewhat forgotten town on Vvardenfell just a little bit more, unique from the other places you get to visit. And I mean, Voss is already a fairly unique settlement, being the only Velothi farming village on the island. But having said that, the architecture is, pretty much the same as that found in Vivek and Malag Mar. So at least this way, it has a little extra character. And of course, Tidy's texture work is pretty fantastic, making for a fine graphical upgrade as well. And you'll notice that the color scheme here is a sort of tame red, so it blends in well with the environment of the Grazelands instead of, being too over the top. And anyway, there's really not too much else to comment on here. I mean, we did just showcase this mod, I think it was last month, so I'll just, say that this is another really nice graphics mod that's definitely worth checking out. And anyway, that wraps up our Mod of the Month video for January. Do please remember to vote for the best mods of February, and I'll see you all next time with another selection of mods for reviewing pleasure.